over on into here, right? Let's do that. Let's be there. We're there. It's magical. I'm loving it. Let's get InDesign open. Man, I missed this City Pop track. Are y'all getting just like so sick of City Pop? Is it too much, or did we have a nice break with the big spookies? Because I don't think we've been hitting City Pop anytime recently. Cool. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff. Oh my goodness, okay, boing. What do we got? That's just a black blob there. Oh, is it you? It's you. This is chill music to wake up to. Heck yeah, let's go. I love that we're in the Kick 6 morning. Which part of Australia are you in, Kicks? You don't have to say anything more than what you're comfortable with, obviously, but. All right, Flemma, thanks for being here. See you in a bit. Okay, you guys, so we're working on Hall of Champions today. Hall of Champions. Let's friggin' go. We need a layout that's 1920 by 1080 pixels. Full screen. Full immersion, full champion. Let's friggin' go. Look at this background file, baby. That's the background for the Trevor Project stream right there. Is this new file opening? InDesign? Are we being fussy today? Are we being fussy? I actually like this. I need to start designing in Pikas for this space. That I didn't realize they were so clean. 16 160 and by 90. That's great. We can find some nice grids in there. Oof. Ooh, baby, we are coming. Oh, I hit close instead of create. That's why. I'm in. Oh, Melbourne. Okay. Art time. We're gonna do a little art. We're not getting overly invested in art today. We have about 30 minutes for this. So we've been talking about this for a while, is our Hall of Champions. So I don't know what our background is going to be yet. But I want to map out kind of like the space of the whole thing. So let's start with, okay. Most of our stream is Gotham, so we're just going to jump right into Gotham Black. We may move away from Gotham entirely, but it's a very flexible font because look at how many different thickness articulations it has.
They say whatever they like.
Say whatever I like.
They walk straight on stage, top of their specials sometimes, do 10 solid minutes just slagging off transgender.
Slagging off transgender people.
Making fun of transgender people. The people on the internet get upset about it. The comedian's always like, bad luck! That's my job. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm meant to challenge people. If you don't like being challenged, don't watch my shows. What's the matter, guys? To challenging fire? That's my job. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm meant to challenge people. If you don't like being challenged, don't watch my shows. What's the matter, guys? To challenging fire? That's my job. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm meant to challenge people. If you don't like being challenged, don't watch my shows. What's the matter, guys? To challenging fire? Oh yeah, because you know it's been long overdue a challenge. The trans community. Oh, they've had their guard down for too long, if you ask me.
Something we need to start working on in here is is actual styles that we can apply. That'll be important over time. Let's see. We need some more windows open. We need to get our type windows open. Type and tables? Character? Is that it? Is it color? Is it color? Is it just the color thing? Cha-cha-cha? That's the issue, I think. Here we go. Stroke. We're gonna make it white. Okay, let's give ourselves a background color so we can just sort of see baseline. What are we looking at? Let's go ahead and put that into our parent page. If y'all are InDesign users, and you don't know about parent pages, they're great. Whatever you do on the parent page shows up on the other pages. Okay, color. Let's just give it a sort of like, yeah, like cream for right now. Okay, we can see our white. I'm not convinced that, that Gotham is the right thing here. Maybe we need to like go into anime references or something. It feels a little too sanitary. I don't have any anime fonts for us to work with for right now, so I think it's gonna have to work for right now. That's a much better outline. Hall of, are we doing champs or are we champions? Of should get smaller. Do we want to do this as baby caps? We're gonna do it as baby caps. Hall of champs. Back with dinner? Nice! What's dinner baked? What do we got? What do we got for Din Din? Okay. So we got Hall of Champs here. Let's look at our pages here real quick. Okay, so I kind of want to map out, the space of this. Because I think we're gonna need like two wings. So when you walk right into the Hall of Champs, it's gonna be the current champs, whatever the current champions are. And then there's gonna be two wings. I think we'll have to decide when we walk in, what direction are we facing? Do we walk in from the south into our Hall of Champs? Then our west wing is the Wing of Time. No, our west wing would be the Wing of, I don't know what to call this other one. We're gonna call it we just need a placeholder for right now. It's the Wing of Categories. So that's the west wing. Maybe it's the Wing of Games. Wing of Games. That's better. We're not there yet. Wing of Time. Okay, so the East Wing is the Wing of Time. And so, wait, is this right? No. No, West Wing is the Wing of Time. This makes sense. So West Wing is the Wing of Time, and how it will go is when you start walking the Wing of Time, you're walking back by months or events, essentially. And so basically the Hall of Champions like lobby that you walk into sort of like basically slides over. That's the Wing of Time. It keeps on pushing itself out. And then there will be like a little speed cart that runs you to the far end if you wanna start from the beginning and see from there. Okay. That's our Wing of Time. Our Wing of Games will be organized by game. And then it will be sort of a wall of the champs from All of Time. McDonald's fries and lemonade. Let's go! That's the balanced dinner that we need to power us through. Okay, so here we go. Let's map out the space of these pages a little bit. Oh, and we need the of to be small. We'll fix that stuff later. Okay, so I think on our pages we're gonna have, there will be like the back wall. Not that color though. This color wheel is in such a bizarre space. What space is this? I feel like we're in one of the cone space color spaces. We'll have to do a whole thing on color spaces someday, because I can geek about color space so hard. But I'm really not appreciating what color space we're in right now. I'm not good at finding the color I want here. We're getting there. I don't know. We'll have to decide what is the what kind of is the, like, I'm going for like wood paneling, but I don't think that's us. I don't think that's us, you guys. What are we? Are we soft pink? Is our champ room adorned in fluorescent pinks? Is this us? It's us for right now. Okay. And let's see, can we get this dead center? How do we do that again? Let's save this right now. Stream assets. We're gonna call this layouts. We're going to add a new folder for Hall of Champs. Okay, cool. We still got 20 minutes. We can make some reasonable progress on kind of blocking this thing out, I think. Hall of Champs. Pog Champion. So something we'll have to remember here is that these are essentially scenes that we're designing, and so we'll need a space for me to be. Which is maybe just always, you know, maybe I'm just always right here. That's fine. We can be in our virtual cam cutout. This looks very center, but I'm so, yeah, okay, we're center. We're center. Okay. Let's do a basic perspective here. I need to get all my hotkeys set up. Flip vertical? Okay, now we have a nice little room. Is this the kind of perspective that we want? Let's see here. So, what happens when we do things like that? Makes the room taller? Is that what it's doing? And when we shorten this, we are then shortening us. I think that's what's happening. Is that true? Is that what that did? I think that made us shorter. Lumpy, hi! Lumpy's all fired up. I have a belly full of fish and kimchi. Let's go. I feel like those two things are designed to be together. Love having actual rooms for the champions. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's take an extreme example because I'm not sure I'm interpreting the parameters here. This would make us super tall because we're standing so far and this would make the room incredibly tall. Okay, so back down here. Yes, this makes us, the shorter we make these, the shorter it makes us. Right here, we're almost approaching the ground plane itself. Okay. So those are our various levers to control our perception of height of this room. Very simple room. And then let's see what we do here. I think we have the Hall of Champions be a back wall. This is kind of our prototype, which is then recessed further for the area of the actual champs. So let's get this to be lighter color. Boingo boingo. Let's make another one here. And now we need to bump this down in. Did I not? Okay. We need to drag this one down in the mix there. Let's see, vice versa, actually. We want to take this one and make this. So that's our sort of perception of back color right now is that. And then we've got a similar, oopsies. Let's see, I really need to lock out the back layer here. Just a reminder, let's shout out Lumpy Dragon Potato again. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, Lumpy and I are playing Rift Breaker. It's gonna be a ton of fun. What? I have a hard time spelling. There we go. Go slap that little heart. We'll be streaming it together. It'll be a ton of fun. Okay. We should probably group these because we're manipulating these line types together. We're gonna throw some perspective lines over here. Boobity boo. Ooh, okay, so those that does not function quite like that. because we need to first pull those back to there. And did it manipulate the line height? Okay, and then this is going to be finicky. We are going to either break or sell the perspective of the entire room based on what we do here with these. One option we also should consider is that this recess maybe goes down to the floor. Oh, that would still mean that we have a... we would still end up with one of these, right? Okay, that's right though. This knockout would go to the floor. This would come down to here. I think that's right. Ooh, I'm starting to get excited, you guys. I'm starting to get excited. I just thought of features, like some kind of features that we could do here. We could put we could for maybe it's like just for the Clips champion one. We can have like a little TV in this space, right? That actually then plays the clip. Pretty good, right? That's pretty good. As I pat myself on the back. Don't mind if I do. So I think another thing is off of the, you know what I like this? We're starting to work on like the spatiality of the architecture of our kind of like stream ancillary buildings. I think on the second floor of the Hall of Champions is our trophy room. And that's where, for all of our different first plays, we're gonna have a little space for all the games that we've beaten as part of the stream. I know a couple streams that do that, and I think it's like a pretty fun thing once you get a fair number of games in there. And then chat can kind of remember like, oh yeah, I was there for the Resident Evil 2 first play. Okay. So here we go. We've got rooms. Okay, now we need a good door trapezoid, you guys, because we need to be working on the how do people get from thing to thing, and can the scroll function work, please? Adobe, what are you doing? Please. Goodness gracious. Well, that's probably more of my little trackpad. My trackpad is so terrible. Okay, so let's see here. We got this. We want to get our doors. We want to get I do. Okay. So let's see. For a trapezoid, we can just start with a rectangle. We don't need to make it more complicated than that. Let's give it a fill. Hi, Phil. We're gonna go with purple for right now. Ooh, wait, does InDesign allow rectangle manipulation? I actually can't remember. Rectangles might just be rectangles in here. Okay, let's start from a square. Or from a drawn trapezoid, and we'll work it from there. Okay, that's good. We have a start. It's not there. It's not pretty. She's struggling right now. Let's get in here though. Is this actually vertical? We might have to do a redraw on all of these, but sufficient for blocking right now. Oh my god, how angled it is driving me bonker boloza. I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna want some way to make it clear that these are like really big doors. And we'll have to like render the thickness of these walls. That'll do it. That'll do it. But right now it's just blocking, and that's okay. That's good, I think. Transform. Flip horizontal. We're not going to be too precious about anything yet. I'm not even sure if we have the right perspective, so... Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so all of these have to probably come down. Okay, so we run into an immediate question. Do we want to drop essentially this soffit down to accommodate the height of this? Or does this come down in size, and or are we meeting in the middle? I think we're meeting in the middle. This is gonna come down to 100. Feels more appropriate for the room. Then we're gonna pull our soffit down, which means we're gonna need to adjust the perspective of these lines too, I believe. How far down do we need to come? What is this? Okay. That does it. Have we given too much ceiling? Have we given too much ceiling? Because I'm wondering if we're starting to cramp this space here. I wish I had one of my vector outlines of people. Let me see if I can find one we can drop in real quick, because that would be nice to give us some scale. Skibidi, skibidi, skibidi. I forgot to put us in art, you guys. We have 5 more minutes. I'll put us in art for the last 5 minutes. Okay, I don't think I can, with the 5 minutes, I don't think it makes sense for me to pull the people in right now. Let me, or maybe it does, maybe it does. We'll just crop them in really closely and play pretend. Let's do that. And then we'll know for next time. We gotta bring the people in better. Let's just have a... combination of like a figure like this and all of our various perspective lines. If we get it right, I think it'll really sell the kind of like dimension of the space. Okay, I think something like this is good. I think it roughly fits the perspective that we have right now. Roughly. And it makes the room feel pretty large. I think the room feels pretty large like this. That's good. That's what we want. We want like a feeling of it being sort of like double height. Okay. So we walk in, we go into the Hall of Champs. Then we can go off into the Wing of Time. Or the Wing of Games. Okay. So then let's take a look at what we think like the layout of these walls look like. So this is like a current summary one, so Clip Champ. Go down to 40. Enhances the feeling of, yeah, like a real museum. Good, I'm glad it like that's reading. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put like everything I would hope to see here, and then we're gonna have to figure out what to do because I think it's gonna be too much. Or let's see, let's make this smaller to begin with. Okay, maybe we cut Champ from everything because, like, obviously, you know, we're in the Hall of Champs. So we've got Clip, we've got Golf, we've got, and let's start by just giving them one more spot of space. Clip, Golf, Fish. We officially have a bingo champ of the Halloween event. I feel like I'm blanking on what our other champs are, but I know for previous things we've had like, oh, we've had a meme champ. We've had meme champ. Let's jump over to the pirate. Cause over here we have here we go. Marbles, fishing. PB coin. I see, okay. Clip, meme, fishing, marbles, golf. I think we're there, actually. I think we're there. I think we're pretty much there. So, here's where we have a question, I guess. Do we have this front area be basically just what was the most recent? So that would be our last event. Or is it like for each of our categories that we've ever had is our most recent champ for that? So like, for instance, marbles. I think this falls back to handy coils and PP points. We haven't crowned a new PP captain in quite a while, because I want to do it in general, like in tandem with some event where then after that, you guys have an opportunity to do like a mega spend and have it be like worth it in some way. Because then before you can go into another PP competition, we have to reset all of the points. And that's like, that's sort of like a big moment, right? Because people might be like building and collecting. This might be a point of discussion for State of the Stream, is what you guys feel about PP points. How do we want to craft the PP economy? We're gonna have to Jerome Powell for a little bit. If we gather all of the champ types that we've ever crowned, this would be all of them. And this is like my initial desire that I have, is that we would have 2 categories. One, which is event. So that would be like who won at the last event-based thing, and then, lack of better terms, but month. I feel like these would need better titles, but okay. So I think what would be nice is we got bloop, a little bloop. Can I get some color? Okay, and very shortly we need to move over to movement. We will get to community games, of course, but by around 8, I think, is our new target. Drawing games is the name of the game tonight. So, like this. So we can actually just fill this in right now. Epic Jack and 6-4. And so then a little profile picture would be there. Whatever the Twitch profile picture is. Okay. We haven't held a meme competition in a while because the one time we did it, there was almost no participation in it. But we should. We just had so much going on in the Spooktubulation that I guess I didn't think to throw that in as well. I'll need to do some more thinking about marbles. Here's what I've been thinking about marbles. This is a little bit State of the Stream, but with marbles, I've been thinking it might be nice to, like, in dailies, have like a daily run of marbles that we do, and there's like one short race, or maybe 2 short races, and then we load up a third that is it's like a long running thing. And maybe that we would pick tracks that go for like an hour and a half or something like that. So then by the time we're done with community games, we can look at who won the, like, because there's courses where you can make it do like 100 laps or something like that. Because I personally, I like marbles. We don't always get a ton of participation in it. So that's the balance there. Okay, so this is a draft. This is like possible. This would be too crowded, I think. So this would be bigger. This was Gavin. So maybe we take meme out for now because we haven't done it anytime recently. Marbles and PB points would go the same way. Bingo is a very singular thing. Maybe. I don't think bingo is ever occurring over a month, so I think it's specifically an event-based thing. But golf is probably also never an event, it's a month-based thing. Okay, so we'll need to do some thinking about that. PP points. I wonder if it feels like we had enough space. Okay, this is a good start. We'll have to kind of figure out how we wanna like use this on stream. I could see him.
Welcome to the captain's quarters. Back there, there's up captain's orders. My mattress.
Yo, Cloudmixer! Welcome in. Happy Friday. Question of the day is, what's your favorite fall weather?
Cleanse a palate with me. My dick's jurisdiction is your
Her... Nope, I don't remember this at all, apparently.
So I get bold, fell out the women getting soggy with me. This humidity that is fogging up the windows.
Okay. This is, I think, where we're going to leave this. I am going to, very shortly, run around and prepare for movement. I realize I need to get all the dog toys off the yoga mat and put the yoga mat down. And I need to, shockingly, I still need to turn on the AC. What time is it? We're almost a third of the way into November. We're a quarter of the way through November, and it's 7:30 p.m. and I still need to run the AC. What is happening? Conceptually, I struggle with this part of the year. This is not exactly it. And yeah, we haven't quite figured out. Yeah, how? So this is how I can think of us using this. Whenever we crown a new champ, we would look at like the previous maybe month or two. I think year end, we can always do like a big tour through the Wing of Time. Say hello to all of our champs. And then I think the wing of games. You know, maybe after a big golf tourney, we go visit the golf hall, something like that. We now have a little bit of architecture that I can graft ideas around, though, at least. And then I think what else we could do is set up the specific rooms on like a specific command, right? So if you were the golf champ of 2025 October, November, right? There would be a little code that you could punch in and transport us into the hall. Something like that. We'll have to think about how it works. We couldn't turn off our our AC off until mid-October. Never had to wait that long up here. Yeah, the summer just feels like the heat just feels like it's dragging. I think this happens to me every time in November, though. I should know better. I should know better. The sun peeking through the cloud that are raining, and you can see the raindrops fall, accompanied by a crisp breeze that comes through the open windows. I love that. I love that. I love that answer for question of the day. The sun peeking through a cloud that are the sun peeking through clouds that are raining, and you can see the raindrops fall, accompanied by a crisp breeze that comes in through the open windows. I love that. What was mine again? Mine was like 55-degree weather, and it's like damp in the air, no puddles on the ground because I hate wet socks, but grass and leaves are like wet. And there's kind of that smell of wetness, you know? You know? Okay. This is good. Thank you guys for being a part of starting up our Hall of Champions. Let's actually. This obviously isn't like our final format by any means. But let's do this real quick. Okay. This is what we. Is this right? This is what we have. This is Jinx. This is good. We're seeing the limitations of our current space in relationship to y'all's usernames. So we'll need to cope with that. This is backwards. There we go. Yep. This is the present Hall of Champs, you guys. This is the current Hall of Champs that we have here. GG's to all of our champions. Epic Jack, the Triple Crown winner from our Spooktubular event. Let's can we put Spooktubular on here somewhere? Our Spooktubulation. Okay, we're gonna need a sub font. Spooktubulation. Love it. Okay. As we looked at in the kind of like startup of the stream, the just chatting portion, our November streams are pretty limited, particularly when we start to look at things like golf. So we're again going to be running golf on a 2-month. So the golf majors are gonna be November, December. Fishing we'll probably just keep to November. We'll see. Clips, y'all are going ham on clips right now. There's no way we could wait until December to do a clips champ. So before Thanksgiving, I think before Thanksgiving, because by the time we get back from Thanksgiving, it'll be December. Before Thanksgiving, probably. We'll do a clip champion. It would be nice to be able to have more information, right? So if this is the most recent of whatever all of these categories are, for there to be like the month that it was won for below it. Okay, I promise we're moving into movement here shortly. We're just trying to get things that we can like react to immediately next time. So Spooktubulation, this changes to wait, we stole that. We didn't want to steal it. We wanted to copy it. October. This is 25 September, October majors. So the actual event kind of thing that it's being won for, September, October majors. And then, right, things like fishing, things like this will want another line still. Which is how many strokes, like above par or whatever. Plus 3 something something. I think it was like 42 or something like that. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm reminding myself now, Wing of Games will do things as well, like maintain an overall leaderboard across like all of time from within that thing, right? So let's see here. This one's categories is more like if this was a Wing of Games, so this is now Hall of Golf. Something like this. So I think our first and our second are actually both Gavin. So like the plus whatever strokes, right? That would be the... Okay. Very good. That's stuff I can react to later and we can continue to make progress on. I think we'll pick this up in our next art section as well and try to push it towards something that's live and then actually kind of like review it live on stream. Great.
But we can't let these memories
From
fade.
there,
No.
just to kind of preview what our art segments are going to be, we're going to start working on... I'm actually going to fart through this, you guys. When I actually get into a like segment where I'm trying to just relay information, I think I just have to get better at farting away the meme. It's just a little too much. Unless I'm playing it as a bit. So next is our after we finish our Hall of Champs. So I think one more stream of it, and then I'll touch stuff up off of stream. It's probably going to be really you know, kind of like this for right now, and then over time we'll kind of draw over it and embellish it, right? We'll make it into something. But yeah, I think we need to get sort of the basics of it fleshed out, see how it feels like it works with stream, and then we'll flesh it out from there. Okay, very good. After that, so one more stream of that, we'll move over into holiday artwork. So like we were trying to do the Halloween pops for PP Pop, exclamation mark PP Pop. So we'll have actual holiday ones for that. So what are we thinking? Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, Rudolph, an elf. What else? What else is we were thinking like a candy cane that has come to life and is experiencing the existential horror of being an inanimate object cast into life. A stocking. Maybe the stocking is less shocked and appalled by what it means to be alive. River, welcome in. Good to see ya. Happy Friday. Question of the day is, what is your favorite fall weather? So I chose like 55-ish degrees and dampness in the air, no puddles on the ground, but leaves and grass are like damp. Okay, very good. Thank y'all for doing art with me. Yeah, there we go. Any more rambling I would do is better served held for state of the stream. So we're gonna go over into movement. Your TV